So guys, Tony officially put me on the deed. I have the deed here, and it's not leaving my possession. Okay, so real quick, the other day my husband and I was out shopping, right? I look down on the ground, I find $21. Now, I believe that everything that I get comes from the Lord. All of my blessings come from the Lord, no matter what's the avenue that he chooses to get it to me by. And so when I found that $21, I said, Lord, this is a specific number. What is this for? And it didn't hit me until we went to the deeds office and the lady said, all right, to finalize everything, it's going to be $21. Okay, guys, so this is my first time at Bob Evans, and I'm going to see what their breakfast food is like. I usually cook breakfast, so. What you say?
I said, okay.
All right.
This is weird because, I mean, we found it, but Alfonso did. I was still in you.
I got some goodies here. How are y'all doing?
I'm good. How are you?
This is my first time in here. It smells amazing.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm looking now. I'm up for report now. Looks like it's not.
So here I noticed an African-American couple. They look like they felt welcome, so made me feel comfortable. All right, so I'm going to check the bathrooms. I check the bathrooms because it gives me peace of mind of what the kitchen might possibly look like. You know, you can't do nothing about the odor because somebody came in there before me and blew it up, but they all right. So this part is important. If you're going to do content that promotes businesses or helps people decide where they want to, you know what I'm saying, spend their dollars at, then you want to show the prices, because the prices is just as important as the quality of food. Some people will not step foot in an establishment if they feel like their prices may be over their head to begin with. That's how I am. Okay, your menu has to be budget friendly, and I love that everything on here is like $13.50. I didn't appreciate that the coffee was $3.99, honey. Bring me a full pot. I shouldn't have to wait for refills. $3, $4 for a cup of coffee? Honey, that coffee should have been $1.70. But then again, I don't get out much, so maybe the coffee's priced accordingly. So Bob Evans is known for their breakfast food, right? And if you come for breakfast, during breakfast time, yes, that's fish, y'all. That is fish. That's cheeseburgers. They got dinner stuff on here too. But if you come during breakfast time, like my husband and I did about 2 weeks ago, honey, we walked in there and turned around and walked right back out. Just come during breakfast time. You'll see what I'm talking about. But I felt more comfortable coming this day. I don't know why. It just wasn't. It wasn't a line. That breakfast line, honey. You would have thought that nobody else in Kansas City sold breakfast food. I'm like, well, this food must be good. And after I tasted it, I was like, wow. Not trying to be funny, but anytime you see like a bunch of older black people in an establishment, just know that the food is good, because they don't play around with their seasonings. They don't play around with the taste and quality of food. Okay. Aunt Gertrude is not going to get up and put her wig on for your chicken sandwich or your fish sandwich unless it tops hers. I'm just saying. We are drinking out of jelly jars. I thought we arrived, but apparently we haven't. We're back to the jelly jars. So when I was growing up, we ate out of butter bowls and jelly jars. So to see them set a mason jar on the table kind of threw me off a little bit, just a little bit. I call them back and tell them that it's the wrong.
I am.
Just go back to your phone calls, and your most recent phone call. Y'all see my nails? So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and take these nails, cut my real nails short. I'm gonna cut them off and put some fake nails on. You guys are gonna see that video coming soon. So why would I cut off my real nails to wear fake nails? The real nails, you have more maintenance that you have to do to make sure that they don't break. Fake nails, you have more variety.
But, okay, hey Brittany, I talked to someone earlier about my garage door. Put it in. I thought I was talking to you because it said on there, and then they said I got a text from them saying, "Hey, we'll be there tomorrow to adjust your door," and they said, "Can you see if you can pull up my account?" Yup. Yeah. See, I knew something didn't sound right when I looked at that other name. They sent me a text. I said, that's all right what I went through. So, here's the thing. Oh, right. So, yesterday, this weekend and yesterday, I had my my driveway torn out, and then they re-poured it because I had a gap in between the garage and the driveway. So they filled that gap in and leveled that off. One of the doors goes all the way down, and the other one, I need to have that one adjusted because it goes down and it gets down so far, and that pressure automatically kicks it back up.
What?
So I need them to adjust the door. How about Thursday? Uh, 10 to 2 is good. Okay.
That's
Yes.
an Illuminati pose. We're not part of the Illuminati.
Yes, that's correct. Yes, correct.
What's she asking you? She can't see you shaking your head, babe. Shaking that.
Yeah. The other one, because the other door, like I said, the other door comes down just fine. And it's just that the other one, it comes down and then it puts I guess there's a pressure thing on there that it'll start clicking and the door goes right back up automatically. So, yeah, so they just need to adjust how when it comes down so it relieves that pressure. It comes down far enough. I know it's an easy fix.
If it's so
Yeah.
easy, then look on YouTube and do it.
All right, thank you.
Aw, look at you using your manners. Look at you. So I got breakfast for dinner. Dinner for breakfast. And this is the cranberry sauce. This is the green beans. Green beans. Did it? I don't remember it coming with green beans. So fun fact, let you know a little bit about my character. This dish actually came with mashed potatoes and baby carrots, right? But baby carrots, I just felt like, I don't know. There's only one way to cook baby carrots, and that's boil them. So I switched it for hash browns. Now, when I got my food, it had green beans on there, and I didn't tell her until it was time for us to leave, and we were literally like about to walk out. But and I told her, I was like, thanks for the switch, because when you switched it up, I actually needed the greens on my plate. But I don't know, the hash browns. Oh, and my husband, he said that the pancakes, he's been here plenty of times, but he said that the pancakes are small, but they actually taste better than IHOP. And underneath the turkey slices, there was some dressing, y'all. Dressing, stuffing. If you have high blood pressure, I probably wouldn't order it because it did taste a little salty, or maybe that was the sage in there.
You might as well just give it that honey then.
I just like to know the prices. Coffee was $3.29.
What?
Nothing. So for those who don't know, even to-go meals, you're supposed to tip as if the people are there because it's taking the server time to make sure the order is accurate, fresh, and hot, and all the condiments and silverware, cutlery, or whatever is in there. It's taking her away from her other tables to do that. So for those who don't know, you take your ticket up to the front to pay there. So is that what we're supposed to do? We're supposed to bring the ticket up here?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay, your total comes to $5.50.
Thank you. Have a blessed one. All right, so Anthony, what you waiting on? Okay, so all right, so that was Bob Evans. Now I'm gonna go home and watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. Woo! Edit that part out. So Anthony, how much did you tip her?
Do the math. $33.
So I feel like I'm qualified to talk on this subject. As the ticket gets bigger, that means that the tip is supposed to get bigger. And I'm not talking to people who don't care because there is a group of people out there that just do not care. But I'm talking to the people who want to make sure that they are, taking care of the server that has taken care of them. Most of us still get paid only $2.13 an hour. And when you get the excellent customer service, the speed of service, the great quality of food, as the ticket gets bigger, the tip is supposed to get bigger. That's, what I'm saying? That's if you can. I get it. I've been serving tables for years, and that's because there's people who understand this concept. Find Tony some luggage, hopefully. I'm shipping them off, y'all. I got the deed to the house. I'm shipping them off. Coming to a city near you. So by the time you guys see this, we would have already made it back home because, of course, you don't want to put on the internet any type of information or indication, inclination that you're going out of town. Okay? I was raised in the hood, honey. You ain't going to find out my schedule, my comings and goings. The only person knows my comings and goings is the Holy Spirit and Tony. But in the book of Proverbs, it talks about how a strange woman, her ways are movable, thou canst not know them. So we kind of don't want to be like that, all over the place, up, down, in, out. People don't know what to expect with you. But the more you let the Holy Spirit lead you, he will come in and strengthen and settle you if you yield to him. Because our ways are supposed to reflect that of our Father, and he is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He does not change. The Holy Spirit wants to come in and stabilize you. And so we don't want to be like the Proverbs 5 woman, with movable ways that thou canst not know them. There ought to be something about your routine that people can set a clock by. In the Proverbs 31 woman, he said, she riseth up and giveth meat to her household and a portion to her maidens. You want to get to the point where people say, nah, that's outside of this person's character. This person wouldn't do this. This person wouldn't do that because this person, strength and honor are her clothing. So Tony ended up going with the purple one because that was the only one in this size.
No, there was other ones in my size. They had a gray one too.
Then why'd you pick the purple one?
Because I wanted the purple.